Morning. Alright, let's see if we can finish this game. So, something I've been wanting to do now that I have my emote. Well, I wanted to gift a sub to the community. Oh, won't tell me on here. So I wanted to give a gift a sub to the community because we hit 69 followers on the channel. So I decided to gift a random sub to the community, and it looks like, oh, sorry, it's it. Looks like we got a Lich 97. Enjoy your subscription. You get to have this fancy thirsty emote. Along with a cute little Digi Egg subscription. Come on, Princessa. You want to come up? Oh, my dog looks like she wants to come up. She's just unsure of herself. Here we go. You have your nice little blanket right here. Oh. Yay. So thank you everyone who's come out to hang out and chill. And chill with me and vibe with me, and we'll see if we can finish Mass Effect Andromeda today. But it's been fun. Got my little thirsty emote. We'll see if it will eventually come up with some other emotes too. Put on the channel. I hope, wow. That's taking a long time to load. Longer than it usually does, it feels. So, we should be at the end, if I recall. I'm not entirely sure how long this will take, but we'll run through it and see. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Just a little closer. There we go. Oh. Building more shaders. Okay. Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm gonna sip on my coffee here while we wait for this game to eventually load, apparently. Aw, did you want some coffee? You can't have any coffee because coffee's bad for doggies. Yes, it is. Can have a little princess time right here. While we wait. Just sip on our coffee. If anyone lurking about comes to enjoy waking up with me. You want some too? No, you can't have any. Alright, Andromeda, I hope this isn't a sign that you're gonna, like, crash. Yep, so this is endgame. Oh yeah, I switched to a, sorry sword because I was trying to earn some of those trophies, but the game wasn't cooperating, so... Well, trophies are achievements here. We're gonna switch over to that. Fire, disruptor, and shields. And of course we gotta get purple booty and Daddy Krogan.
Everything looks right, Pathfinder. Find the override, apply that hardware, and the Remnant will fly the same vector as Meridian.
And all our work together will pay off. Ready?
It's time. And we're due.
Then let's do this.
Tempest, we're going in. Quiet so far, but something's different.
Orbital scans identified a separate energy grid within the tower.
So that means...
Defenses here may not be on our side.
Of course!
Site meters to projected override controls.
Through the door. Eyes open.
Of course, because we need to include more shooty bang bang.
Remnant, and they don't look friendly.
Understatement.
Ah.
More incoming. They do not want to give up this space. Breaking. Keep it up. We must be close to the controls we need. Let's move.
That was completely necessary.
One last remnant door.
Controls are ahead. Projections suggest multiple launch bays and possible links to Meridian deployment.
About time, if you ask me.
It's right there. We just need to apply the override, and the remnant will show the way. Sam, everything ready?
All relevant data is queued for uplink.
Right. Let's find a path.
Remnant ships have lifted off. They're following the override vector.
The Scourge is moving, but they're getting through to something.
Meridian, Pathfinder.
That's Meridian. Looks strange. Can this be correct? The data says it's hollow.
A self-contained seed world. It is the heart of the Vault network, and when reactivated, every connected planet will be affected. It is the means to make Helios a home, Pathfinder.
This is the day everyone in the initiative has hoped and worked for. Ever since we left our own stars.
Congratulations, Pathfinder. A great day for us all.
Sam, what's going on?
How did Sam not notice that the Archon was on the ship?
That you are a false thing, a lie. Once I saw
Oh no, my hub.
you special, your connection.
Or I think he's doing this from his ship and severing the connection.
To take it from you.
Are you guys just gonna stand
I let
around?
you find Meridian. And now, I'll use your SAM to weaponize it. All Helios will be exalted, or one by one your worlds will die. Starting with Eos. All I need to start is an implant like yours. And thanks to your memories, I know who else has one. Another reason to take the Hyperion.
I mean, other thing too is, don't you... It's not like we saw, like...
Darkness, Pathfinder. You are almost worthy.
Dun, dun, dun. Also, I would assume that we didn't bury our father anywhere. Like, nothing was ever explained about, like, what we did with our father's body. So, I mean...
The med bay is still secure.
I would assume that implant's fine.
I wish I knew.
And up for grabs.
Hello, Sarah.
Sam? How are you? What's happening out there? They're shooting people.
Cat forces are sweeping the ship. They're looking for you. Sarah, the Pathfinder needs your help.
This is crazy. He's closing on Meridian.
The Archon has severed my link to your brother's implant. If basic function isn't manually restored, he will die.
What?
Sarah, please, proceed to Depot K4 to secure a weapon.
God damn it.
And now we play as our
Archon
twin. Although, I don't like this. How come we don't have access to basic abilities?
isn't stealing the Hyperion. He wants you and me. Your implant is the same as the Pathfinder's. He'll use us to control Meridian, and your brother will die.
The Archon will kill him?
No, losing me will.
What? Sam?
Report. Nominial. A log, Technician P, turn pole. Event. Typical drift in energy levels. Noted an echo when the last shuttle docked. Cause, likely a rogue discharge from off of the drive core. They always forget to clamp the capacitors on reports. Repair, it's probably just rotation to even out the wear. No action needed. Report. A record. I'm saying report. Record. Bridge energy fluctuation. Minor fluctuation in the sensors through ports 912, affecting bridge externals and nexus couplings. Recording static, but levels are stable. A cause instrument failure. We'll sweep the cluster next. Morse code. What the hell? Record explosions drifting. Major hull breach reported. Ops says power surge, but there's no way. 3 airlocks, no way. I designed the fail-safes. Mass effect fields are holding, but levels are all over the place, and we're drifting. I need... Oh, what? Knew that static was abnormal. What the fuck is happening? Ket borders reported. Where are you? They're sweeping the communications. Won't stay up. We need shooting. Hurting us. Bridge is silent. The Nexus. Not static, it's the Archon he's cutting, and then I guess this is Morse code.
Hostiles are ahead, Sarah. You ready?
Yeah, I wish like we had like access to abilities. I think she just has, yeah, she can just throw grenades and that's it.
I am sorry I can't help you fight. I took over too much of your brother's implant, and losing me will kill him.
So when the comms dropped, he did too?
Hurry, Sarah.
Oh yeah, I don't have access in inventory either. Oh, security.
Grenade!
This makes me wish there was more like switch off points in the game between the twins. I also feel like the Rider twins would have been born biotics given their mother's history.
Look out! Sarah, shoot them!
Why are there explosives littered everywhere on the ship? Oh my god, this gun sucks! See, this could have been a lot more tense had, like, the weapons we had scale, and she had at least have, like, more access to,
Sarah, Sam said you're fighting to the comm override? You can't.
I know. Sam isn't making sense.
No, I mean take the access route. If the Pathfinder's in trouble, that's all we need to hear. Keep pushing, Sarah. We'll barricade at the maintenance access.
whee!
I heard shooting from the upper decks.
Hold them! Sarah needs to get to that maintenance access.
Dunn, you can't keep this up.
Then make it quick. Get to the QEC. God damn it, get going!
Oh, I'm not meant to actually fight them. I'm meant to flee.
Get into the access tunnel. We'll hold them.
Sam, Dunn won't last long. What's the plan?
Manually send a reboot signal. It will reset your brother's implant.
Like a factory reset.
To res-
Okay, we're here.
One pulse, Sarah. That's all the Pathfinder needs.
And it probably alerts the Archon. He'll know where I am.
I am sorry.
Me too, Sam. Me too.
Liar shooters!
Meanwhile...
Open! Tempest, the Pathfinder is down! Come in! Ryder, you were dead.
The Hyperion's dark. Sam with it. We need to get back.
Wait, no. That door is remnant. You need Sam.
We need to get back.
I mean, the Moshai can do it.
So painful. Your bravery is inspiring.
Aw.
We need to get back.
Your vitals are a mess. You sure this is a good idea?
I mean, this would make more sense if you guys were actually over me and like, yeah, we're gonna try to do what we can to stabilize you.
You look hit. Can you go on?
To the Tempest. We have to move.
I mean, you guys could shoulder him. I mean, you got a Krogan. He could carry Ryder. Armor and all.
Pathfinder. Come on.
Oh, I'm fine now.
We're here, Tempest.
I got him. Hey! Pathfinder. Kit took down the comms and hijacked the Hyperion.
I know. The Archon's been planning since his flagship. He used me.
Well, no shit. That's stuff.
We're getting reports from everywhere. All remaining Ket ships are on the move.
It's all the Archon. If he takes Meridian, he'll destroy worlds. Starting with Eos. He thinks he's won.
Pathfinder. It kind of feels like he has.
Wow. Thanks for the inspiration. More stuff. Whee!
There you are. You need to stop doing this.
Nice to see you too. News on the Ark?
Still headed to Meridian with a small flotilla. You got the last signal before the Archon locked it down.
We're not letting that stand. Be ready to move.
Wait, we need a plan.
Stop ship, kill Jerk.
With what?
Maybe we're outgunned, but there's always a way. There's... a way.
He's got the Hyperion. That's how many thousand hostages?
How many worlds does he destroy if we don't move?
And how many do we save if we get ourselves killed?
Well, we have to do something, right?
I know, but the Tempest is one ship and she isn't even armed.
See, I wish they got together more and in scenes like this. The scenes at like in the meeting room are kind of, they don't always have everyone on there. To see them all kind of bicker is great.
Did an impossible thing.
Can you keep that up? Have them fight for us?
Keter tough, but Remnant hit hard.
The promise of that could inspire others to join in, across the cluster.
We have a for real shot at this.
Rally the troops for a last stand.
Victory. Erase the fleet, we can win. So I kind of feel like this could have been a growing moment for Ryder if this was constantly addressed. Oh, hey, Stormy, how you doing? Time for you to top a small Krogan. Drek isn't small. Maybe he's old and experienced and wants to try new things, assuming he hasn't already. I mean, he is like almost 1,000 years old, if not past that. I'm sure he's at least tried it once. Oh yeah, did you see my new emote? Stormy? Eee. Boop. Some bull's milk for you right there. I feel like this could have been a growing moment for Ryder if this was something that was kind of like constantly addressed. Thirsty chops emote, huh? Yep, thirsty for milk. A milk does the body good. I feel like this could have been a growing moment for Ryder if it was kind of constantly brought up, like, oh, you know, you'd be nothing without your implant, and maybe if like this was like a thing that were brought up, where like he was constantly, you know, actively trying to learn about the Remnant and, you know, how does this mechanism work, and you're talking Gibbersham, it doesn't make sense. I think if we saw that, like, the whole door thing maybe was more sort of like the Prothean beacon, and maybe like a Ryder actually trying to kind of learn more of the alien technology himself without Sam, I think this could have worked. And kind of the it's touched upon with like the whole like, ooh, Sam does like stuff for you, but it's more about like, oh no, we're afraid of AI, instead of like, oh no, you know, Sam is doing all the work, which he is. He totally is doing all the work. He should have been like a protagonist. He honestly should have been the protagonist of the game. I kind of consider him the true protagonist. But like, I feel like this could have been a moment where like his moment's like, okay, I need to do control, you know, I've done this so many times, but now I have to do it without Sam, you know, try to do the thing. Because it just feels like he just kind of does it out of nowhere. And it kind of makes if he can do it without Sam, it kind of makes like the Moshai and anybody else in the cluster just kind of stupid for not being able to figure it out, I guess. requires, you know, a time skip or two. Yeah, because like I mean, the Moshai talked about it. Like, you know, it took me a long time to learn how to, you know, how to open a door. You know, do something as simple as open the door. But like, you know, what does it take? Like the technology in the interface isn't really explained other than like it's, you know, Sam does it. But like, how does Sam do it? Like, what's the interaction between Sam and like the Remnant that necessitates him needing to be there, as opposed to just, you know, anybody? Yep, Cummy's milk box. Oh yeah, so Stormy, my cousin drew that up. I had my original idea, which I might still have her do, is to my original idea was actually like a milk container, like the metal ones, like splashing out with a little emblem of a bowl. She did a great job on one of those. She actually came up with a couple of concepts, and I really liked this one, the milk carton with it like splashing out with a little milk cart coming out of it. It's totally milk, of course. So, and I also like the fact that it has a lot of text in it too, so it definitely gets the idea across. But one of the other ideas that she drew up, I guess her brother came up with it, so my other cousin came up with it, and she drew it, was a milk. It's like a little like a juice box, but instead it's milk, and like there's milk like coming out of the straw, like dripping and like splashing in front of the box. I was thinking of having her flesh out the milk container one, and that can be like the $10 like bit emote for anyone who likes to donate emails. And of course, I'm glad that you're here, Lessons Learned too. Lessons Learned, that you chatted, because I wanted to see how these bits batches came up. So I thought about, instead of having the plain bit badges. No. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just ban you. Okay. No, I didn't. Doop. Right. Activity feed. Okay. Because my phone is finicky. I thought about, like, making the bits batches, like, daddies. Some characters I find attractive, and you can choose among them. I mean, right now I only have a Black Sad, Buggy, which I named a Buggy Noir Cat Daddy, because it's the it's the glitched out Black Sad face, where he sort of like has this really weird grin, which is kind of funny. And the one bit badge is Arok from my favorite game. So I'm hoping to like add more, and then you guys can pick which badges you want to wear in chat, which daddies you want to have on your in your chat box, or you could choose none at all. You can always take these off if you wanted to. Let us continue. Actually, here I want to. Well, I can do that later. Like, take a look at it in the chat. Oh, hey. Oh, thanks for the extra biddies, Lessons Learned. They didn't have to. Oh, I didn't actually get to see the notification on screen. Does it actually show Black Sad on there? I guess I could do this really quick. I can always just like replay it on oh, is it not gonna work? No, there it is. Get it in the chat. Oh, okay, now since I have that little animation thing, it just okay, oh, whoops. Okay, that's secure. It just moved. Since the since I have the little animation attached to it, I guess like it won't actually show up on screen because I don't have a I don't have it defaulted. But yeah, thanks for the 100 biddies. Lessons learned for testing it out. Let's get back to the game.
We're not throwing anyone's lives away, but the Remnant give us a chance worth taking.
Yeah, Daddy, take that.
Right.
We commit everything, we'll outthink him, invite Helios to kick his ass. Let's go with that one. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's specifically to the sniper rifle. It's the sniper rifle popping out one shot and immediately overheating. You can guess who's shooting that. It's my notifications for everything too. I don't have like my notifications set up to play different sounds. It's all the sniper rifle thing because I can't really think of anything else to have it play. A lot of it's also carried over from when I was like streaming on YouTube. So a lot of these were like originally just for YouTube notifications. I should overhaul mine. Yeah, you should. It's kind of fun to actually do this. It does take a lot of time, but it's fun. Like I love the fact that customizing like my I can customize small things like my channel. I kind of wish I could customize the like the gift sub badges and like the bit leaders badge to make it like something nicer, but I can sort of understand why some of those can't be modified, especially like the roles, because you want those to be universal across the entire platform, so that any user can immediately recognize what they're supposed to be across any channel, and not just yours. But yeah, like it's actually really fun to do. The limitation that I kind of have right now, I'm finding, is like when you have the requirement to put it down to like 18 by 18 pixels, you really have to make all those pixels count and try to kind of finagle with shrinking it down and try to find it to where it'll still sort of look like the thing that you want it to look like. Maybe like do some little pixel work and just kind of like a strategic placement of colors on the tiniest little pixel grid. It is time consuming, but it is pretty fun to do. I kind of recommend it too. It's also cathartic in a way, like doing my my channel badges, which I'm surprised more channels don't do. Like I honestly I kind of don't like really the little default purple star thing. Like I've seen some channels that just have one. Like you don't have to put all the little year badges or like the anniversary subscriptions or sub-anniversary badges, so that like it changes within when people have continuously subscribed. Like you can just have the one and that's it. That's fine. But it does make I think it makes your channel nicer to not have like all the default things. It makes your channel stand out a little more. So let's invite Helios to kick his ass.
Is this where I give a speech? Ask you to die for me? No thanks. I say we shove the Remnant down the Archon's throat. And maybe that buys us a chance.
Ooh.
All of us. We get the whole cluster to pile on.
Let's fuck the Archon.
Everyone in Helios has earned some fucking payback.
Okay, I didn't quite mean it that way, but sure. We'll give him some fucking payback. I certainly don't think the Archon has kind of a cute face. I had someone commission the Archon smiling once. Oh, hey, I'm wearing my Under Armour. I like I like the Under Armour in this game. I wish you could have... Oh. Well, I don't know if that's a love interest thing. Or if that's just Joel being an Angaran and trying to coordinate, like, an Angaran assault. See, I wish I could wear, like, my Under Armour much more. I'm not sure why this isn't part of the suit. Or, like, the casual suit.
Baran's worked out how to use mass effect fields to throw asteroids? Brilliant.
Kinky. Put a helmet on the Archon. Just for, yeah. Actually, that would be kind of neat. Like, what kind of headwear would the Archon have with this weird, like, halo horn thing? I would assume that it actually, like, his halo horn thing wouldn't be covered, so it'd be kind of like a mask that you have to, like, assemble together or, like, snap on. Like a Power Rangers helmet, except, like, it doesn't have anything on the top. It's not two pieces hinged together. It'd be two separate pieces that click on. He does.
Contacted the outposts. Need a queue for people willing to help. We got this, Ryder. How could we not? We got this, Ryder. How could we not?
Like, you'll see him, like, you'll have, like, these telepathic communications with the Archon, and he just has, like, the cutest fucking smile. Because he thinks he's so happy because he thinks he's won. Are you gonna say anything? Whoops. Uh-oh. Did I flirt too hard and I broke you too again? Did I break you again? I probably did. No one in here. Kalo and Suvi are not on the bridge. That's interesting. Cora, Dracula. It might be. It's weird because I think it sort of prioritizes Joel over Vetra as my love interest. Even though for those who weren't here yesterday when I did all the dating. We did do the movie night thing. So after, like, towards the end, like, when it ends, it sort of has a little time lapse of them, like, the movie towards the end, and, Ryder's love interest will be cuddling onto, Ryder on the couch. So... Vetra and Joel merged together. Actually, I need to highlight that one too. I need to. But they merged into one. They were clipping onto each other because their animations were overlapping because they were sitting in the same place. So I had a weird Joel Vetra hybrid cuddling with me. Got the mask from underneath. Oh yeah, like, I guess like a face mask too, or like a breather. Also, that reminds me that I need a new channel banner and offline. Yeah, I kind of need to do one too. I use like old a friend's like old art as like a placeholder, just to kind of have something like customizable and something distinct. But I really should like commission one.
Remnant is on the bridge and powered.
I also need to like commission like I think like a new icon too.
She'll hold. I promise you that. She'll hold. I promise you that.
I also do like the fact that this ship isn't armed at all. It's not combat worthy whatsoever. Unlike the Normandy.
The clan warriors are prepped and raring to go. Let's do this, Ryder.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm already undressed.
Let's do this, Ryder.
Oh, you mean go after the Archon? Okay.
What's the plan? Ramming speed? Faster? Impressive.
Let's ram the ship.
Is that remnant hookin' we refashioned holding up? Of course it is.
No one outside Bessie has ever seen. We're on it.
Everything's prepping.
No, it'll work. Trust me. Have I ever?
I have my little strike teams.
Shut down. So all power can be put towards the fight.
I can't access it.
Gil and I have got everything wired together. He says it's like butter. I think that's good. Don't let them take Meridian, huh?
Is it? Is that good? Because isn't butter pretty soft and melts? I wouldn't call it fragile, but I would call it soft.
Don't let them take Meridian, huh?
Which is usually associated with weak, but not necessarily weak.
Don't let them take Meridian, huh? I want to see it all.
With us every step. That's better than we could have hoped. Asari huntresses are volunteering, left and right. Helios has never seen a fight like this.
Yeah, but it's smooth like butter, I guess. Yeah, actually, you're right. I don't think... Yeah, I see that now. 'Cause I was going to say, I don't think I've ever had... You're right, like chunky butter. And chunky butter is a bad thing. Unless, of course, it has, like, spices in it. Or it has something intentionally, like, chunky put in it. But it's usually spices. Like, garlic butter's delicious. Wee. Are you ready, hamster thingy? You're more like a chinchilla. A little chinchilla. I can't talk to Sam. Email. Oh.
Offline. We need all systems committed.
We can't dedicate any systems to fucking sending and receiving into an inbox, I guess.
Everyone is tying into the Tempest, and I kind of just realized that we're all your Sam now.
Symbolism.
We'll keep it seamless so you can kick the Archon's tail. Get him.
Wait, does the Archon have a tail?
We'll keep it seamless so you can kick the Archon's tail. Get him.
This will have to wait until the current crisis is over.
No. I have no time to check the bulletin board.
Whatever happens, this will be the Tempest's finest hour. Let's show the Ked how a real ship flies. Ready, on your order.
Sounds good. I have a cocktail of meds to keep you at peak. The come down will hurt worse than anything the Archon can do.
Ouch. The withdrawal is gonna suck, though.
Don't waste this shot.
Wait, a literal shot or a, like, chance shot? Ooh, I think Joel wants to do it on the bridge. He's really fucking thirsty afterwards, too. Right? Joel's not hiding anywhere else.
Here you are. Your speech rivaled anything I've heard Ephra give. Speaking of him,
fuck the Archon. Let's kick his ass.
Has made. You seem so confident and calm, in spite of what's on the line. My heart hurts for your burden.
Oh, stop. I'm kind of scared. Aw, let's confide in him.
I'm excited and terrified and angry and I just don't know, Joel.
You are the light that we all follow. That I follow.
It's a lot to live up to, but yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yes, you are.
It is beautiful, isn't it? This weapon. It created life, and yet only I see its full potential. And I even have the means to achieve it. Using you. I saw you from my flagship in the Pathfinder's memories. You have an implant and a connection. And with that connection, I'll take Meridian. And then Helios will surrender or burn.
You'll get nothing from me. My brother will stop you.
We'll know soon enough, because your Pathfinder is already here. You continue to defy your limitations. Impressive.
You okay?
He's crazy. If we don't submit, he'll use Meridian to kill everyone. That's why he took me and Sam.
You say that as though I should feel
Aw,
guilty.
look! We got some Archon butt right there. And he doesn't have a tail.
Deserve to die.
You lied to me, Lexi. Or not Lexi. Suvi, you lied to me.
I have both.
You promised me an Archon tail.
Pathfinder, but since you insist on interfering, I'll give you my full attention.
Uh-oh. I don't want to call him a daddy, but as a placeholder, I got Daddy Archon's attention.
That's more than we thought.
We've got this.
They're closing, all sides!
We need cover. Hug the remnant.
Rock in a hard place. Ryder? Ryder!
When your back's against the wall, if you can't run from it, use it.
Oh,
Stop running
get the 3D glasses, people.
and use it. Callum, how close can you edge the Scourge?
Too close? Why?
I just realized the Remnant are pulling our best chance at winning this. It was something my dad said. Never mind. Just get us in close and trust me.
Hey, Ryder, who's never commanded a fleet before and probably ever versed in space combat, what should we do? Oh yeah, the Scourge is drawn to the Remnant.
Never been so glad to see that stuff.
Get the Hyperion. Archon, don't blame your people. This clusterfuck is all you. I'm not playing your games anymore.
I just...
To force my hand.
Okay, so...
So be it. Unlike you and the Pathfinder, I do not require your blood. I have yours. You've made this much more difficult, Pathfinder, but not for me.
So this game is definitely meant to be played so casually, and not be taken so seriously. At least that's what it feels like. This game is not really meant to be, well, not necessarily not seriously, but it's meant to be softer, not as doom and gloomy as Mass Effect.
Suvi, what am I looking at?
He's thirsty as fuck. Who, me or the Archon? Do.
Sorry, gravity's inverted.
Uh-oh.
Can't see the Hyperion. Extrapolating from last known position.
It wasn't built for landing. We'll beat it down, like it or not.
Wherever the Archon goes to
Jar.
ground, that's where we're headed.
Hot drop in 5, 4, 3.
Whee! It's a hollow world. The hollow world people were right. They were wrong, but they were right.
Pathfinder is snap dead. That's why we lost it. Looks like maneuvering thrusters only.
The Archon's betting we won't chase him with the Ark at risk.
We'll guard the Hyperion.
Candros, who's with you?
The whole damn cavalry. You know I can't resist a party.
Ooh, Kalos.
You secure Meridian.
Let's find the Archon.
See, I do love this too. I love this. This is like, it's almost like a mini Mass Effect 3 ending. It's a conglomeration of everyone you've helped and brought together.
The core is lit up like Christmas, but Sam isn't talking. I think the Archon... Shit, I don't know what he did, but he has Sarah. Whatever Meridian can do, he'll try to take it.
Just focus on flying. I'll find them.
Oh yeah, Captain Dunn has some huge balls too.
Didn't like the sound of that, Ryder.
Keep pushing. Go. That's not the Hyperion.
Kenner deploying to defend the Archon. Get in close. Right, get in there.
He's right. Mix with the ground troops. The big ship can't fire on you.
Not sure we have a choice.
Debris incoming.
Sorry for the mess.
Structures ahead, Pathfinder, and major energy signals. I'm no Sam, but that's got to be some kind of control.
We
Fight them face to face, then.
The Archon is taking Meridian. Enough said.
The Archon must be inside already.
He'll use Sarah to make Meridian a weapon. We can't let that happen.
That grenade just bounced off me. Alright, where are you all?
Dropship, heads up.
Your own reinforcements on site, Pathfinder. The Resistance is with you. Always up for the adventure, or whatever this is.
Oh yeah, lessons learned. I've upped the ante on frictionless material, and now have blood bullets. The blood magic gun. Assault rifle. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh. Wait, where the fuck did all these guys come from? Yeah, I wouldn't be running into these Krogans had I chosen to,
Flying low and slow. This deal has been loaded from the start. Send the kill code. We'll deal with the Primus later.
Kill code deployed. Main thrusters on the Primus' ship are failing.
She gets to look like she was sabotaged, and we get an easier run.
Before shooting us in the back.
Probably. Definitely. Pathfinders, go!
Move inside, Pathfinder. We'll hold the line out here. Keep them off the Hyperion. You take this to the Archon.
Understood, Pathfinder.
Now maybe next time I'll do a playthrough for myself where like you can get get everyone who can possibly show up at the end. Like you get Krogan support if you sided with Daddy Krogan and saved his guys. And saved Daddy Krogan's boys.
And you better be grateful I'm doing this.
Dusting them with trash, my specialty.
We're clearing a path. Keep it up. Krogan are Kroganing the hell out of the Ket, Pathfinder.
Like a dream. All of us. Together.
It won't matter if the Archon gets control and blows up worlds.
Then we end him. Deploying everyone available, Pathfinder.
Not strictly true.
Save the pedantry for the victory party.
Understood.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
We're clear, but we need to regroup. Keep going, Pathfinder. We'll shore up the rear.
Whee!
Getting crowded up here. With me. I owe your Pathfinder and pay my debts.
Assembling mathematical profiles.
I'll strike first. Like spit, you will. Together, then.
Those pillars don't seem structural. Is this all?
Aw.
So it's big and controls a galaxy. We can still take it with guns.
Pew pew. Oh, daddy. He just loves his guns.
Pathfinder, the best of the Pachero are with you.
Glad to have you.
There's nowhere else we should be. Ascendant, focus on the shield generator. We can stay with you, Pathfinder.
Just melted her.
Pathfinder, multiple system failures on the Hyperion.
Damn it. Done. Done. Is there anything we can do?
Stay out of our way.
No pulling up.
She's got some huge balls.
This is the captain. I need everyone to cryo. Go. 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 I'm rerouting power to all medbay inertials.
She said,
You can give us one shot.
ramming protocols.
Get me close enough and I'll biotically shield the bridge. The sleepers take priority. All hands brace. And it's been an honor to serve.
Yeah, I'm not. You have to find the Asari Arctic Keeper alive. I'm not entirely sure if Sarissa needs to stay Pathfinder in order to keep her Dunn alive.
Captain Dunn? Captain Dunn!
Otherwise, Dunn dies.
Here, Ryder. Cryopods intact. Give the Pathfinders my thanks. And the Archon, the tip of your boot.
Everyone listening? That landing means humanity's staying long term. And this just became a fight for the home front.
No argument, Ryder.
You have our support.
Pathfinder, you take that message straight to the Archon.
Although that face tells me like they only had one animation for it, and that's like her always dying.
Can they understand their misfortune?
Break them.
Your vessel is grounded, Pathfinder. Collection and consultation is now my competence here. Without you will never have our gift. The Archon demands you die here.
Deploying to safeguard arc systems. Be gentle. It's been a long ride.
My gun kills you faster. Can't catch me.
Defenses, Ryder. You okay up there?
We are secure for the moment.
Secure like we're staying. Next stop, the Archon.
How far can you go into the shell of a hollow world?
I guess we'll find out.
To the very edge, I guess?
Do it. Secure the adaptation matrix.
The Archon? Does he know he's broadcasting?
He's in Sarah's head. We're connected.
Free stuff.
Everyone see that? Doors closing?
Someone's hurting us. The Archon, maybe.
Who else would it be?
No, it's Sarah.
More doors. Maybe. Sarah's found a way to help.
I like that the
Prepare to repeat the cortical
the writer
Get out of my head!
You are irrelevant. I will use your connection.
God damn it!
that the writer twin is not like being passive, but actively trying to sabotage.
This is unsettling.
Our home's parked in the surface. We can't stop now.
Ah.
Not like we can turn back. Let's go.
Look at all this. It's amazing.
It feels familiar somehow. Should it? Oh, that unnerves me.
I've been everywhere. Killed a lot of things. Never seen anything like this.
We can't let the Archon take this. Touchdown. And ahead? Meridian control? A long time coming.
Seal.
It's a gateway to everything we've been chasing.
Seen longer. Hey, Rational Dub. How you doing?
The connection is ready.
Or maybe sound checks there too.
We gotta stop that. Go.
We're towards the end of the game. We're gonna have our showdown with the Archon, who's captured our sibling and is using their implant to take over Meridian. This hollow world Dyson sphere thing.
It arrives. This attempt
Yep.
to rival me is no longer.
Oh yeah, we also have
Hey, brother. Get my clues?
that's just me. Oh yeah, we also have an emote now too. Just show off how thirsty you are for something.
Pretty clear path, Sarah.
He was distracted. Likes the sound of his own voice.
So determined, but so pointless. Your connection serves me.
I also included bit badges of selected daddies.
But I'm content to let her
Do you have ideas for emotes yet? At the very least.
I will transcend what you pretend.
So I came up with this one, but
You're out of time. I've matched you every step. You failed, Archon. You're the pretender.
You learn by accident. I am the genetic inheritor of 1,000 species.
Whee!
No more mercy. Kill them all.
He's hooking up to the Matrix.
He's still using Sarah's implant. Can they survive drawing this much power?
I only care about one of them.
Aw, that sucks. Cause I like the style of your icon, your dove icon. And there's always let's say you could always go with Birdie maybe. As my cousin's the one who did the emote. I'm not entirely sure if she's like available for commission, 'cause she doesn't tend to do commissions. She wanted to help me out with like the channel and doing the emote. Like I also want to get like a new offline channel bumper thing and like a new avatar icon.
I'm clear, but you've got to stop him.
Simplicity.
Ah.
Can they survive drawing this much power?
I only care about one of them.
I'm clear, but you've got to stop him.
Where the hell is that coming from?
Simplicity.
Oh.
Oh no, 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 no. Shit, he has access.
I can see the network. They were architects of life. You commanded nothing.
I made the cluster livable for thousands.
No. You have led your people to their deaths.
Now we get to fight the Archon as an architect. Big dead.
Wait, the Archon's pulling too much power.
A little busy.
It's all going straight through him. out from under him.
We play this smart. I know it hurts, but you have to call out where to interface. Get me targets. Everyone get that? We're shutting the Archon down.
Honestly, this end boss kind of sucks. Oh.
Nav marked for one of his main power draws. Get there. I'll try to expose it so you can interface. Hurry!
I've had enough. This ends here. Now.
Fuck is it? That's I'm here.
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
Oh. Is it here? Oh, kill a remnant and reach relay. Oh, kill all remnant. Okay, so I have to kill everything.
But I've already surpassed you. You're pathetic.
Nav's ahead. Take them all out.
This is just the start, Pathfinder. Everything you love will burn.
Because I'm a vindictive asshole!
Clear them out so Sarah can focus. Keep pushing for the pop.
The Archon's fighting me. I don't have your practice.
Assisting.
Sam?
I'm still restricted, but the more remnant you destroy, the more fractured the Archon's attention.
Hold position, kill remnant. I'm on it.
Sam? Weakness?
The armored head, Sarah.
Shield's open, fucker.
You pushed too far. Now you'll
What's the
pay.
company? Because we're bringing everything to this fight.
What? Actually, I love this. I'm not sure why more BioWare games don't do this. The rest of the party shows up and actually starts fighting alongside you.
Crush you with your own toys.
Like they did it for Origin, so I'm not sure why they couldn't do it for everything else. I think they might also do it for Dragon Age 2, but not for 3. 3 they actively like restrict their party.
Down, interface now.
Power relay is down. Give me another target.
There! The Archon's pulling power on the other side.
Let's go. Nav's ahead. Take them all out. The nav is across a gap. We need a bridge.
I'm trying, but... find an interface.
Oops. I didn't need the bridge. Whoops.
I will not suffer this insult. End them.
Got it. Heading to the relay. Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
Exaltation is too good for you. I rescind.
Bridge.
Nav's ahead. Take them all out.
If you cannot be leashed, I'll burn it all around you.
Another gap. I'm not seeing an interface.
Hold there. I'll try and raise the platform.
Are you sure?
Oh.
There is no
No?
worlds that
But we
will
have
hide
to
you.
win this.
Instant kill. Feed me, Pathfinder. Yes.
It's down. Give me another target.
There. The Archon's pulling power on the other side.
The nav is across a gap. We need a bridge.
I'm trying, but... find an interface.
Whee!
On it.
I will not insult. End them.
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
Exaltation is too good for you. I rescind the offer.
The Archon's really mad at me because secretly he really wants the Pathfinder. Even though they have no sexual organs, that's canonical. The Ket have no sexual organs because they have no need for them. Presumably, they would have no need for them. But I'm sure they have an anus.
Another gap. I'm not seeing an interface.
Hold there. I'll try and raise the platform.
Are you sure?
No? But we have to win this.
There is no worlds that will hide you. No escape. Every outpost, every colonist, every world you set foot. Your initiative will be ash, and it will be your fault.
I think I literally just have to stall.
You made this necessary. Your defiance earned this.
You know, I can hear him. I can imagine him screaming this in bed in some sort of kinky way. Your defiance has earned this. Urgh!
I've got it.
Sarah, are you okay?
You need to hurry, Pathfinder. We're all straining.
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
here.
I'm in range. Expose the relay.
Fine. Hi.
We've almost got him. Don't give up.
I'm not done yet. Hold there.
Oh, here's the rest of the party.
Never existed. You earned this. Every life lost is on you.
Is he talking about his semen?
You think you are special?
Gotta
We
expose it.
have exalted
Lock it down.
countless
Interface
species.
now.
Relay down. Tell me how to bring this all home.
One more. Just one.
Sarah. Sarah!
We are out of time, Pathfinder.
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
This is not the end. I have the network.
Keep pushing for the power relay.
And the end. It's that easy, I guess. Ah! Gonna fry the Archon. Drek changed out of his clothes and switched out of his armor, and it's now in his under armor. Aw, his little helper bot died.
Pathfinder, Meridian is online.
And Joel also changed out of his armor too, because now he's in his casual wear. At least I modded it that way. It's the scream. Oh! Magic! Magically, now there's life everywhere, or life is slightly better now. Oh look, it's the cure for the genophage is raining down on every world. It's the scream. Rider twins together again.
The victory's being broadcast out to everyone. Angara, Milky Way, everyone.
Yep. It was too much for him and he overloaded. I guess I did save the day.
I don't think I could have done this without you.
Sure you could have. I just shoot at things.
Oh.
Wanna ditch these losers?
Read my mind.
Oh, so I prioritized Vetra over her Joel this time. The hell is Drac carrying? I don't know if this is copyrighted, so. And then, dun dun dun, the sequel bait that, not happen. No gay alien sex. Oh no, we had gay alien sex. It's just that I also romanced Vatra too. Because I wanted to see her romance. It's kind of wonky how it prioritizes who is going to be in the cutscene. So there's some sequel bait to a sequel this game will likely never see, which is unfortunate because I actually really enjoyed this game.
I'm getting too used to this. How long?
Weeks. Relax. You haven't missed much.
The Ark and the Sleepers, they're safe in the sphere?
You better like where we parked. Because it's home now. The Sleepers wake to an amazing view.
We did it, Dad. What about your implant and Sam?
I am once again helping the Pathfinder activate Remnant. Our connection has been restored to normal.
Normal. You need him again?
Doing it alone hurts.
I'll take the help. I was turning my brain inside out.
That is exceptionally inaccurate.
Well, it felt like it. Didn't it, Sarah?
The Nexus leaders are waiting, Pathfinder.
Duty calls. Better not keep them waiting.
It never ends.
Your father's personal logs.
Like nothing new.
Go on. I need some rest.
The epilogue. Home and away. And then we get more sequel bait either. We get more sequel bait too.
That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
Save the cluster, straight back to work. I get it.
It must seem like that, but this wouldn't be possible.
But it's already been weeks, hasn't it?
Outposts become colonies. The cluster needs its own voice. A true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
Yeah.
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An Ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara.
Yeah.
An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
Why put this one on me?
I can handle a hot potato, but why throw it to me in the first place?
Because we need it to be legitimate.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
Outpost leader, Bradley. Oh, so here's a sequel bait decision, just like Mass Effect 1. We could give the Krogan a voice. Maybe the Angara, the Mosha, or maybe the Moshai. I'm not sure if the Moshai would want that. Bradley, I also don't know if he'd want that either. But he has leadership skills. Reiko would be suitable, but that's because he wants them. Hopefully be stable for us. Not necessarily. I'm not entirely sure about having like a Krogan leadership, but it would put a lot of trust in them. Let's choose this, because Krogan. I mean, come on, Krogan.
If we want stability, maybe we should ensure sure the Krogan stay. What if it was Morta?
You are out of your mind.
It's definitely unorthodox.
Oh, so you get to
Angara
question.
would help define the process. It's their right. Plus, the Moshai would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
He's kept EOS relatively stable, despite no militia presence.
Morta.
You want the Pathfinder to pick a voice? I'm picking Morta. I think the Krogan have waited long enough for a seat on a council.
Well, it certainly colors Meridian's opening day.
Don't worry, number 8. You'll be fine.
Honestly, because fuck you, Tan.
Feeling better? Good.
Oh, hi, mommy.
The policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was
Checking
about.
up on your daughter.
There's more to life than this.
Checking up on your stepkids. Hey, Kendros, come back. Want to make out with you.
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
What about crazy AI?
Bell Scott, too. Prodromos can expand thanks to this. Science personnel slated for deployment on Prodromos.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
Thanks, Callow.
What's up with the lip
Tempest is
syncing
getting
there?
some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it, but I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Thinking of trading in your pilot's chair for some muddy boots?
No.
Not even slightly. I know what I'm good for. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
It means a lot that you want to stick with us, Callow.
Of course. And keeping my ship is a plus. I've learned a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. So, please don't tell him that. Things will change now. But that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost. All's well, it seems.
Oh.
I'll be ready when you are.
I'm surprised that's fucking scripted. The small chatter right there. The closest that we get to a Quarian is someone who was raised around Quarians and has taken on their culture.
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Iora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
Darlavas Hyperion, Placements Officer?
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Just saying, we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
Iora Pile, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Hunter Kelly, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
See, I like these little moments right here, and I see why a lot of people, BioWare fans, complained about this game being SJW. Like, this is because we get like a little sample size of like humanity, and they're all diverse. Like, I watched the video not too long ago by Guru Larry of all people, and he took a jab at like Andromeda, calling it like, oh, like BioWare take the series or the Mass Effect franchise by trying to cater to SJWs. I'm like, really? Really? I expected better from you.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
We got a lot wrong on this trip, but they were right about Pathfinders.
Hey, Kandros, can't hang out with you? I love your armor. Come on. I wish I could romance him, too.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll pay it forward, I swear.
Can I talk to you? No. Memorial.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy is getting work.
Please select a topic. Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end."
We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end. Could that be another clue as to why we left the Milky Way galaxy? The super secret agenda?
The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomenon during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Ooh. That'd be pretty to see, but too bad it's not programmed in here.
The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Riders spearheaded the defense, and remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status, pending. While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian.
So this is meant to be a hub world in a future game. Oh, I got a ton of emails.
I'm looking forward to the future, our future. This is why I'm in the Initiative.
Notes to shut up Tan 1. What did the Archon actually do, and will it kill us? Please summarize this in a form that Director Tan can easily digest. I'd like him to get off my ass at our earliest convenience. We're examining everything, including the Archon's eye, his Omni-Tool equivalent. Oh, the little robot thingy. Many functions remain unknown and scenes specific to exaltation forwarded to genetics, re Krogan. It appeared to allow the Archon to extractly manipulate the SAM connection, or externally manipulate the SAM connection, but it's unclear how useful the Archon's own data will be. He clearly wasn't aware how difficult it would be to attempt to interface with Meridian, despite observing the hemorrhaging to the Pathfinders. The hemorrhaging the Pathfinder suffered while interfacing with far smaller remnant elements. The data from SAN suggests that the Archon managed to poke some form of maintenance protocol. The remnant that he summoned were enacting some form of corrupt cleaning behavior. The Archon was the architect itself was in a state of construction/disrepair. As for Meridian's activation, that was not the Archon. The simplest analog is that touching any system was akin to approaching a motion detecting light. As soon ships approached, Meridian appeared to transition out of dormancy. And notes to shut Tan up too. Continued. Could Meridian be weaponized? Technically, anything can be weaponized if you throw it hard enough. No, do not say that to Tan. We're getting into who are the Jordan and what did they intend territory. Signs point to Meridian being a life lab or a seed world, and that includes aggressive terraforming through networked vaults. This could be dangerous. But while it's tempting to look at the purge state of the vaults and wonder if that could be turned into a planet-wide event, we see no evidence of that capability. So then the purification thing can't happen planet-wide. Do not send the below section to Tan, not helpful. Some pendants say that even that ever since the 2037 outbreak on Earth, every military-run human lab has had protocols for emergency sterilization of facilities. Solarians have similar fail-safes. Again, in military facilities. Has anyone asked whether Meridian Sphere and connected vaults were considered civilian enterprises? We know that the Scourge was a weapon and that the Jordan were deliberately targeted, but we have no indication why. Seems like we'd want to know that. So, more sequel bait. Who are the Jordan? Why were they attacked? What were their intent? What did they intend to do with all of this? Answers we will never learn the questions we'll never learn the answers to, probably. Angara showing affinity, useful. Security evaluation, apex collected, status ongoing. We're already hosted multiple Angara functional heads. Separate concerns have been logged for 2 of these. Panel Correject and Aya 1 were making liberal use of their expertise. It's possible that some of Meridian was designed for them to access. They can't, of course, but they've been no end to help about adopting our technology to integrate somewhat into Meridian's power structure. The Angara welcome any access, and we're glad to host it. No doubt some of them are interested in their connection to the Jordan. It's jarring enough to have a creator, but one that was here only centuries ago. I'd be all over this place and log. Angara showing affinity, alert. Security addendum, SAM override, attendees, data missing, speaker 1. The relations on Haval are problematic. We've never encountered a species designed to pass information through their genetics, nor do we know the limits of this function. Speaker 2. If they retain information can we access it? Maybe the Angara can remember how Meridian works. Speaker 1. This isn't the right question. What if they retain information? If they can retain information, can they also retrieve it? Receive instructions. Have they already? Speaker 2. Well, that's just... You mean sleeper agents. Speaker 1. Shut that off and wipe and log. Interesting. I think more sequel baiting right there. Maybe maybe there are like Angara sleeper agents to the Jordan who maybe are born with more a connection or affinity to it. And maybe receive instructions when they interface with the right remnant tech, maybe. Interfacing budget request. Interfacing going forward. Special budgeting requests. Reporting data missing. Sam override. As of today, the Ryder siblings are still the only people able to directly interface with the remnant, and only the Sam connection allows the Pathfinder to do it without damage. It is a self-limiting adaptation, but there was a time when there was only one human biotic, and the mistake of the day was to say that she was the only one rather than the first. This ability is demonstrably trainable. We must assume that, like biotics, it is something that can be assisted and will spread in the future. To avoid violence of Subject White, and to avoid the mistakes of Bat training at Garian, we must begin preparations now. We live inside the machine made by aliens we cannot comprehend. Next person to control Remnant cannot be by accident. Welcome to New Zero. Let us be ready. So could this be the benefactor manipulating things in the background too? Trying to get more people to be able to interface with the remnant tech. I feel like the training at Griblin, that feels like it's... Is that a reference to Caden? Well, let's see. Looking it up. Caden Alenko. Because I know he was trained in secret, but I'm not sure if that place had a name. Training students, blah blah. Oh, they made a comic out of it. Oh no, here we go. At the day of Caden's departure from Bat, he begged his guards in vain for a moment to bid Arena goodwill, his girlfriend that he mentions. So yeah. Huh. When the hell did this comic come out of? Mass Effect Foundation. Mass Effect Foundation feels like such a retcon, rather than trying to bot. Okay, pronounce bot. B-A-H-A. Biotic acclamation and temperance training. Wait, so why isn't it B-A under lowercase a-t-t? I guess like weird abbreviations like Spector, because it doesn't sound as cool. Okay. See, I don't remember it ever being referenced as Ba. So this must be from this comic. What issue is this? Source. Eee. References. Mass. Foundation. How long did it run? Okay, yes, so this definitely came out. This comic wasn't running congruently at any point, because it looks like it had a run of from 2013 to 2014. This game came out in 2017. So yes, this is an integrative thing, and I guess this is the closest we get to a Caden reference. Wait, could it be? I just had another idea of who could be the benefactor. Mass Effect Revelation? What the hell is that? Oh, it's the books. Oh, huh. So the whole Grissom Academy level is a reference to the books then, or at least trying to tie in the books. So unfortunately they couldn't tie it in as well as fucking... they couldn't tie in Kai Lang better, like they did with Grissom Academy. So wait, is he dead? He then uses connection, so... Okay. Now it makes me wonder if that's a clue to who the benefactor is. I wonder if it's related to Grissom or his daughter. Because honestly, I was kind of leaning more towards maybe it's the Shadow Broker, but not the Shadow Broker we fought in the Mass Effect 2 necessarily. What if it's the Shadow Broker? What if the Shadow Broker didn't really like get overthrown by that is it Gog or Nog? Yogg. What if he just left him in charge? Because I don't think we really ever get confirmation that he was truly his pet. It's implied, but not necessarily true. that he was just some pet that was picked up. And then he, like, overthrew him. Secretly got smart and, like, overthrew him. But I don't know. Like, that's like, debatable. And maybe he actually... Because I can only think of, like, that would be the only person who could really fund all of that. All of this. And still want to remain hidden. Alright, autopsy and handling. Subject, Archon. Reporting exobiologist Dr. Vieira Palia. Subject, the Archon, species the cat, age unknown. Cause of death. The jokes will cease. The cause of death is not Pathfinder. I may be second wave and didn't see the fight, but there are no monsters in my morgue. Oh, that's actually kind of a nice way to think of it. This will be afforded to the respect of our profession, especially since the cause of death could have direct consequences should our Pathfinder continue to manipulate Remnant or others seek training in their use. While the structure of the Ket brain are unknown in purpose and perhaps design, the damage to tissue is obvious. When the devices of Meridian were denied the external power source, they in part drew from the Archon's own augmentations. This repeated surge and transfer inflicted internal burns, shockingly lacerations. However, in my opinion, that these injuries, while severe, were survivable. I say this because I have personal history with treatment of biotics who have sustained too far and damaged, or who have strained too far and damaged themselves. The fatal element here is different. The use of Remnant is not just physical strain. It seems to draw some part of the mind into the manipulated element. A division on consciousness. I am in theoretical territory here, but this is my analysis. The Archon overextended his facilities within Meridian. When the Pathfinder took control of the power, the Archon was not just depowered, he was, for a lack of better terms, severed from himself. I need more time with the Archon's remains and dedicated facilities, a full team. The study of this one could last lifetimes. So, essentially he was plugged into the Matrix and pulled out. That's what it sounds like. So, does that mean part of him is still in there? Dun dun dun. Interfacing long-term damage. Reporting Dr. Harry Carly, assisting Dr. Lexi Petro and Sam. Excuse me. The ability to activate Remnant technology without the Sam is an amazing adaptation, but the Ryder siblings have worked that muscle very hard in a limited time. Sam reports that, at least in the Pathfinder's case, normal brain function has not been affected. However, we can observe scarring on the ocular lobe and hippocampus. This fits with the assumption about Remnant, interocular transfer and long-term memory. There are also stress markers across the corpus callosum, suggesting Remnant activation requires some diversion from cooperative hemispheric function. I'm not going there in this report. That split brain business has always skeeved me out. Recommendations: ongoing monitoring of the Ryder siblings, restriction of Remnant interface unless Sam assists. This is one hell of a Hail Mary, and we all got lucky. Let's not push it. So, It seems to tap into your long-term memory. It has something to do with your memories. Open console. So wait a minute. This isn't even my email.
I'm looking forward to the future. Our future. This is why I'm in the initiative.
Alright, Cora.
Hey, Ryder. How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine.
Too bad she can't be like what we have.
I may have helped them organize.
It's too bad that like she's not a like a 7th party member. Wait, do we have 6 or is it 8? Like a 9th party member. Like have her be another like customizable writer that, although you couldn't control, or at least like have them have like their own set stats and stuff and abilities.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Cora, sometimes you just have to leap out there and see where it takes you.
Yeah? I guess you do. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift.
So his answer is
Nice
YOLO.
Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder.
This isn't what I expected. It's better.
Oh, hey, Dreas.
Want to slip away? Found a great storage room.
I also romanced him.
Secluded. No interruptions.
A storage room? You spoil me.
It'll be like our first date. But better. Guess you'll be heading out soon?
Still a lot to do. Meridian's just one step toward making Helios our home.
Yeah, but a damn big one. You deserve to celebrate. And I deserve another drink. Cheers, Pathfinder.
Do-do-do.
Storage room offer still stands. Just saying. Storage room offer still stands.
Okay. Mushai.
Pathfinder, I'm told there will soon be a new voice representing Helios.
Another of your leaders claiming to know what we need.
It was an impossible choice, Ephra. There's no name that would represent everyone. Though the one chosen definitely represents someone. Don't they, Pathfinder?
I was screwed with any answer.
The whole point was that I'd get blamed no matter what. So I went with my gut.
We'll see what comes of it. The glow from defeating the Archon can only last so long.
True.
Higher of GX's, Pathfinder. To better tomorrows. Pathfinder?
You hear about the Angar?
I don't know where to start, but I can. I don't care which world I'm on. It's all more than I hoped.
Oh, hey, we can also see outside. See, there's a world upside down on us.
Pathfinder.
Hey, how come you're in
Can't
armor?
see for you in your planet. That's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Scott woke up. How's he doing?
Oh, it means Sarah, right? Well, not as well as she acts, but she's getting there, thankfully.
Stubborn as hell. I hear it runs in the family.
That's part of the
Hey,
romance
know who I
thing.
just talked to? A second wave technician, fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
I sneak out a lot. I split whenever there's a gap in paperwork, just to look at it.
I feel you. Just
Why are all these romance like trying to pretend that it's a romance when I'm not romanced with him?
Back on the job. All's quiet.
Pathfinder, here.
Special.
So glad you're up and
Uh-oh.
around. I have important news for you.
Uh-oh.
There always is.
This is major news right here.
Day, but this
This
something
is...
we've been waiting for. Listen.
So, white noise?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Archon. The situation is not under control. Note and voice until further updates. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Ark. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's fantastic news. We need to report this right away.
It's good news, but it bounced too many times to trace, and...
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from wherever they are.
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm sad that
Nothing new, Pathfinder, but the Quarian Ark is out there. There's hope.
So I take it that she was probably going to be like where you initiate the Quarian Ark DLC. It's also interesting too because I don't think there's any way that you can you'd be able to actually start this DLC unless it's post-campaign. That arc never made any sense to you, like in terms of like how come we put all the rest on that arc? Like it's not like a single dedicated arc like the human arc, the Turian arc, the Solarian arc, and the Asari arc. It's just like everyone else. I mean, I guess maybe if it was supposed to be like a Nexus 2.0, because I think all the it doesn't seem like there were any Krogan on any of the other arcs. It's just the Nexus arc, which I'm not sure why that's not called an arc, because technically it is. It's an arc that was meant to be to kind of go forth and build up a hub. So I'm not sure why that's not considered an arc in itself. Because it also seems to be like where we get the few Krogans that are here. I also don't understand why there probably isn't like a few of like... If there's like a little bit of everyone in the Nexus, like why aren't anybody else... Why aren't there like at least like one or two Hanar or anyone else? I mean, I know the answer to that. But it doesn't make any sense unless they're like, oh yeah, there are like one or two Hanar or Alcor or, you know, other species. They're just in cryo. They're not important enough to unlock yet because they don't have the right skill sets. Even though Quarians are notoriously really good engineers. Although maybe that's like a positive racism right there. A racist stereotype of the Quarians. Oh, you're a Quarian, therefore you're good at engineering. That and the Quarians wouldn't be in a position to have an arc. Yeah, to be on an arc. Yeah, the Quarians. That's why I don't like the idea that's called the Quarian arc, but the Quarian arc. But they are, out of like the species that got left out, they are the more popular ones. That would make sense, because it definitely sure as hell wouldn't make any sense for the Geth to get an arc. There is a book to do with that arc. Oh, hey, hello there, Lionheart, 2386. Yeah, I know, I was just about to bring up, I know there is a book that sort of kind of makes, it sort of explains what happened, and I would assume it was partially supposed to be a tie-in to the DLC that never came, just like the book that I think explains the uprising. That we also never got. That I don't know. It just gets. It's a little weird that kind of. Oh yeah, that happened. Sort of off screen. But if I understand correctly, they were, from like the synopsis I've read, if I recall, they've been sabotaged and there's some sort of plague going on in their arc. Though as Lessons Learned brought up, I don't it doesn't really make much sense for the Quarians to even have like an arc. Like, I can understand a few Quarians being on there, but like for them to have like a dedicated arc with like hundreds of thousands of Quarians on there, like where did they come from? Like did they really splinter off into from the flotilla? Like, I don't really think the flotilla would allow that to happen, given how their species is. Because I can understand maybe a few exiles and people that don't want to bail out. And I can understand a couple, maybe a couple hundred Quarians wanting to, like, you know what? No, this sucks. I'm bailing. This life living on a ship constantly, I'm bailing, so I'm going to hop on another ship where I might have to live on it, but hey, I have a better possibility of living off in a world somewhere. Especially because, honestly, like, if I was in that situation, that species, I mean, sure, they have their cultural brainwashing or whatever, just like you're raised. I say brainwashing, it's more like, yo, you're raised to appreciate that, but I don't know. Like, there has to be a bunch of, like, young Quarians that question that shit, and it's like, why the hell are we still on this stupid ship? Let's just find a planet and settle it, and, like, a planet that's somewhat compatible, and fuck it, let's just settle. That also never really made much sense to me. I know they have their stupid weakened immunity system. They're pretty much like a breeze will fucking kill them. But I feel like, you know, planets around everywhere, they could have found a place to live and settle, or have some sort of a colony, or have something like the Angara have, like with Aya, like, oh, we have this planet that it's paradise, but it can't, like, we regulate this planet really strictly because it's, you know, we don't want to go past its sustainability. So we have like a lottery system that you either have to, like, you get to live there for a couple of years and then you have to leave so that someone else can come and get to enjoy living there. Like, I feel like they could have done that with like a colony or something. Also, there's no guarantee in a new galaxy that we find a better accommodations for the Milky Way than the Milky Way. Yeah, but see, that's why I say, like, a few hundred I can see, like a few hundred Quarians that you know, they're sick of that life. They're sick with the leadership and don't want to participate in that society. So they're like, screw you guys, we're gonna go somewhere else and go settle somewhere else. So I can understand that. That would make so much sense. But I don't see 100, you know, like 100,000 or however many, like, you know, to have like one dedicated arc, the numbers to consider. I don't see that. Maybe like a couple hundred, but not 100,000. I also don't. So that's why I don't understand why it's called the Quarian arc, because especially if it has other species in it. I don't know why that isn't called something else, like the I don't know, the multicultural arc or something much more catchy. And some of the Quarians would have leave on pilgrimage and never come back. Yeah. I mean, there is that too. They have mentioned that, you know, they have exiles, like people that don't get along in the society and get kicked off the flotilla, or just, I don't know, people. I assume that some people either don't feel comfortable going back, because they don't feel they don't think they found something they can bring back to the flotilla, or just say screw it, I don't want to go back. I kind of wish we saw more of that though. Like we did see the one
So much to work for.
the one Quarian that like is trying to get off of Omega, which I don't understand. It's like if you want to get off Omega, like why don't you just hop on my, I can give you a ride. Or here's some money. Oh, actually, no. I think you can do that. Can you? Like, you can't actually give him money. He's like, here's some money. Like, fucking get out of here. Like, go home. Which I don't understand why you even have that stupid side quest where you, like, you go yell at the Alcor that's smoking the cigar. And let's just go back to, like, just, here's some money. Get the fuck off this stupid space station and go home.
Hi, Ryder.
One day.
Yeah, you can give him money. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I remember correctly. But I feel like you have to do that first, like, or you have to do the quest so you can get a discount. Even though he's gone, his store still works. It doesn't make sense.
So Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
Maybe I should leave you two alone, huh?
Ooh.
No need. We'll get time alone before too long.
What's the word on the street?
Ryder saves the day, Pathfinder of the century. You know, the usual.
Still?
Get used to it. They're gonna name things after you when you die. And probably even before. So we heading out again soon?
Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore.
That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
Seeing you two in cahoots makes me all misty.
You know this is your fault, right? Helping us along? Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted. In so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready. Ready to go whenever you are, Ryder. Till then, I'll just enjoy the view.
That would be freaky, though, seeing it like a world, like, up above you like that. What the hell? I know it's a data pad on the side. That's probably on the chair over there that I read. That the cursor changed to the last second. But it's like, oh no! Trek has been replaced by a data terminal. The Machine of Life. For Nexus Technical Records. Jordan Language Study. Reporting. 10 Velang Linguistics. We are beginning to suss out operational files, but identifying is different than understanding. Are we sure we should be poking this thing? I'm starting to think that even the Jordan were connected by, or were concerned by Meridian.
Even these Jardin were surprised at what they created.
It is not uncommon for a creator to be surpassed by their creation.
Couldn't anyone else have said that? Kid.
Old man.
This place is something else.
Where's my hug interrupt game?
It's just another starting line. Where we go from here is on us.
Well, damn, you were listening to me after all.
Through all the creaking of your old bones.
I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
He'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
I know, right? It's going to be so much fun.
Crazy kid. Ryder, you're right, it'll be fun.
It sure will be, Daddy. What the hell's over here? Oh, I think this is like the dock, probably.
Heading out soon?
Galaxy. Let's get out there, huh? Goddamn said I would, Mother.
Hey, I didn't go talk to Jal. I take it, is this the exit?
Got a job for it?
No. Okay, so that's the exit over there. All right. It's our main love interest.
My darling one.
Joel, your affections are so loud sometimes.
Yours can be too, right? I think you're blushing.
You were screaming my name that one time.
You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
No, I'm grateful. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We created this together.
And exactly what it is, what it may become, I can't even imagine. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder,
I got a blowjob from an Angaran.
never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
And us, of course.
What I care about most, though, is our new beginning.
One day, my love, we'll have a place of our own. And I'll hold you close, looking out over a beautiful world that we created.
God damn it, he's such a fucking romantic.
Ready for anything.
God damn it, Joel.
Are we staying? Heading out?
Stop being hot in such a wholesome way.
Hello.
God damn it. Now I remember why I fucking like Joel so much. He's like, he's wholesome and he can be lewd too. Which is like, it's such a good mix. It's a wholesome romantic and then he's horny for you too. Because he is the one who propositions you for sex. And that's so weird too that they gave you the option to opt out of sex with him. But still be like, just still have a romantic moment with him. But you're like, oh yeah, like, no, no, we don't need sex. This is such a perfect moment. Oh look, there's a Roomba. It's the Roomba toot. Like, it's so weird because I didn't get that option with Vetra. Vetra makes me a steak that she ruins. I kiss her, or actually no, I hug her. I get my hug interrupt. I get a hug interrupt there, but not with Drek. And I tell her, hey, you didn't ruin anything. It's all good. And she's like, well, there's one thing I can't ruin, and she pushes me in bed and like mounts me. I didn't get the option. Unless maybe I get the option to not have sex with her, but still romance her if I didn't take the interrupt. He just had it to boop your nose. Yep. Oh yeah, that would definitely put it over type. And she's like, shh, shh, boop. Shush, my love.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
That sounds exciting.
I know. I can't wait. Us helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish? I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
Joint research body, cooperation.
I'm surprised now that I think about it.
A party, right?
Of course. Nothing builds a team like a good whiskey and a laugh. You'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here if not for you.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Actually, I wonder how come Drek didn't mention. I think he'd be happy and mention it with choosing Morda as an ambassador.
I think they're afraid us mucking around might cause Meridian to drop out of the sky or something. Ryder, I'm ready to go when you are.
I wonder if she'll comment on that. We'll have to check.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
I'll remember that the next time you chew me out for getting hurt.
So will I, Ryder. So will I. Pathfinder.
So this is Helios.
Hiya.
Hi, PV.
Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin. Don't like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. You know what I mean. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Hey, this was a big accomplishment. It's important to enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of us. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Kalinda sent a congratulatory message. She was angling for an invitation, I think. Denied.
Hope you didn't turn her back into an enemy.
Oh, you're always so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
Ooh. Okay, gotta flirt with her. That's the rule. Oh, you're gonna get it.
What am I gonna do with you, PB?
I'll send you a list. For now.
Oh, even though I rejected her, I assume that she's still totally cool with just having casual sex, which actually I kind of like.
I'll be ready whenever you're done with the party.
Ooh, ready to go, or ready to go in that storage room with me and and Reyes and Joel and Vetra and Daddy Krogan. Let's just cram ourselves into a storage closet. Oh, what have I done? All that flirting is coming back. Back to punish me. So many people to satisfy. Alright. We're gonna do the... We're gonna do this the most efficient way. Closet. And we're just gonna have a bukkake party. All on Pathfinder. Oh yeah, I can't forget. How could I forget about Kendros? We gotta invite Kendros too. I don't know if Rix would want to come in, but he's definitely welcome to. Future potential and protocol for Nexus technical record. Jordan language study. Oh wait. Jordan technology remains inscrutable. Inscrutable. I can read. We can't even determine their intent in building Meridian, and partially translations only serve to provoke concerns. Research is ongoing.
What does this mean, Sam?
The language is imprecise, or perhaps too precise, but the potential capacity of Meridian is clear.
Unlimited. Heading groundside?
I don't think there's any more
Let's get out there, huh?
data pads. Let me make sure. Just random reports lying around. Just why are these reports just randomly littered around like this this lobby?
Heading out soon? Ryder.
Heading groundside?
Amazing.
Pathfinder, thanks for the invite to the party.
I didn't organize anything.
Not this. Landing day. That was worth jumping galaxies.
Oh, okay, so these Krogans shouldn't be here. I had to put in a mod so that we can see this other Drac date that we get after the game finishes, but I have to side with him in rescuing his men on the Archon's flagship. He should be dead. Or, more precisely, he should be exalted. That was a long, like, brief cut.
Heading groundside?
He had to wiggle his tush first. Hey, Gil, how's that baby coming?
Hey, Ryder. Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations.
I'm thinking...
I didn't want to
Mary if it's a
romance him.
girl, Deanne, if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Marie Deanne. Pretty cool. Right? Pretty cool. Knew you'd like it. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? Getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? Dream becoming a reality?
It's a lot to take in. I'm still in the pinching myself phase.
Well, I'm sure everyone here would be happy to line up and give you a pinch. So you know, I've got the Tempest.
I'm sure they would. Again, most efficiently.
Gallows out there somewhere, time one on.
Pathfinder Bukkake party.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
You better get this nonsense out of your system in the next 9 months, you know.
Little Mary's gonna have a fun dad. The Tempest is calling. She wants to get going. I told her to sit tight. You're partying. The Tempest is...
I don't know how come the Pathfinders aren't here. Yeah, I can't go to the tram because there is no... Well, I assume the tram would be connected to other parts of the ship, but not to the Nexus anymore.
Hiya.
Heading out soon?
Alright, so let's head out. I think there's supposed to be a surprise for us on the Nexus. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are.
Quiet exit.
Figured I'd leave before I teared up. No one needs to see that.
I expect that honesty is part of what draws them to you. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
This is great and all, but it feels weird to be on a ship that isn't moving. We're explorers. There's more to see out there. Let's go find it.
Yay. Oh, there we go. I like the audio cut out. The journey so far, finding a home. That's, I assume I was in the... That's still on.
Sam, that's...
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon? Alright.
Uh-oh. The world is
Waiting.
waiting.
Outstanding, Pathfinder.
Lexi, I hear Sarah's doing well.
how much we'll get done with 2 riders.
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
The science ones, all the commerce ones.
So? Isn't this the best time to be alive? Yeah, I've decided it is.
Or the best time to be awake, as the case may be.
No, awake and alive. Because if you weren't here, you'd be dead. Best time to be alive.
Yeah. Though I don't know how we top this feeling. For now, maybe we don't have to. I'll see you later, John.
Stay strong, darling one.
Alright, he's the only one that matters. Sam.
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
Like some sort of video game? Well, 100% viability on the little tiny, 5 settlements or planets.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
So, we're going back to where it started.
Well, Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out. We're in stable orbit.
Meridian. Orbital distance irregular. Everything's irregular. A hollow sphere protecting a controlled and malleable environment. Meridian is a technological marvel, a hub for the Vault network and home to the growing center of human settlements in Helios.
I'm picking up something.
Where the hell are we?
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
That's a comp. It's our neighboring comet. Comet Jorovus, logged it by its Angaran name. This comet has highly irregular orbits that brings it back to the system at unexpected intervals, highly irradiated. And somehow we got titanium out of it. So game over then. Yeah, there's actually a couple of things to do. So there's this.
Anomaly detected.
Habitat 7.
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see? And what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
My father would like that.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Detaeon, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
Yay! Hooray! You did it! We did it! A satellite?
I'm picking up something. Probe away.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe.
Oh. So couldn't we find more vaults really easily? We just follow the stupid scourge.
Ready for placement.
Alright, so let's see. Some good news from Drac. Hey kid, been thinking about how much we've been through since I came aboard. We nailed Spencer, not quite in that way, and the Archon. Not as I would have wanted. Survived a whole mess of things. It's about time I let you in on a little secret. Something good. Meet me on the Nexus and don't tell anyone. You and Meridian. Oh, she wants an interview. It's a reporter. Caritas Visa. Hello, writer. Historic doesn't begin to cover it. Meridian will have an entire textbook to itself. Any interview footage you can give me before things turn upside down again? Carrie. Interesting find from Kalo. Hello, writer. Liam found this on a Nexus message board and thought that it might amuse you. Attached is a vintage watercolor style painting of the Nexus grounded on Meridian, with Kalo posing heroically in front of it with a scarf and old style flight glasses. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I didn't imagine anyone knew what I look like. You're the famous one these days. It's rather fetching, though. If I can get a clean copy, maybe I'll put it up somewhere. That's kind of cute. Like, oh. And someone else is also, like, cheering on the rest of the crew. Don't let it go to your head. To Ryder the Conqueror from Peavy. I know you've got a million people shining you on right now. So I'm here to talk you off the pedestal. We are not done, Buster. There's a galaxy of secrets out there, and I'm gonna go get them with or without you. Your call. So lap up the praise, but do it quickly and get your ass back in gear, Buster. PB. So much to do from Liam. The things I wrote as we walked away from Meridian Control. This is the best sunlight I've ever felt. Goddamn, the Hyperion hit hard, but it's home now. Holy shit, all these people are home now. I'm going to walk this whole sphere. Wonder if there's fish. Can we make fish? Oh, can we brought fish. What's in the star? I think I'm going to cry, and that's great. Tomorrow will be looking good. Great. Let's go exploring Costa. Instead of a list of media, there's just home as a header and a bunch of blank entries to be filled in later. Oh, it's like we're gonna make our own adventures. Thank you from Vetra, heart emoji V. Good news from Suvi. Dear writer, I thought you'd like to know that science teams have decided to name our first Helios Milky Way planet hybrid after you. It's not exactly viable yet. About 90% of them died shortly after... That was a plant hybrid. 90% of them die shortly after germination, and those that survive tend to be sterile, but we're getting there. Okay, I just read this over and I feel like it could almost be taken as an insult, but I swear it's not. Oh, it's a plant, not a planet. Communication from Joel. My dearest, in case you haven't seen the report, celebrations are breaking out on Aya in Haval. People are walking with lightness to their steps, and there's even more laughter than usual. Recruitment for the resistance has never been easier. On Vol, while the Ket are in disarray, we will take down their bases one by one until they're gone from the planet forever. People hope that one day the Vessel will be the thing of the past and all planets will be like Aya. So that's the Vessel is that lottery that I mentioned earlier where they get to live there for a few years, on Aya for a few years and then get kicked off to let someone else in. Change is coming for the Angara and humans. We're lucky to have each other. At least that's what Ephra said. No, he really did. Aw. Anyway, coming around to Ephra. Maybe Ephra would actually like to go and get in on that the Pathfinder Bukkake train. Good work from Korra. We secured Meridian, gave the Archon hell, and made the cluster bloom. No Huntress team could have done better, and that's because of you. I am proud to have been your second through all of this. We didn't need Golden Worlds after all. Just the right person for the job. Thank you, Korra. Oh. Actually, no, that's not the quest I wanted. Actually, where is Daddy? Daddy! Oh, he's up there. Wait, where the hell are you? Wait, are you up or down? No, you're up. Oh, he's in the engine room, like he usually is.
A toast to the vanquished.
The Archon, face down, ass up.
How about to Meridian?
To dreams.
God damn, Vetra, I didn't know you were that kinky.
It's my toast, and it's to the vanquished.
Hear that.
You actually picked a Krogan ambassador.
Oh, there we go.
Morda even couldn't be prouder to call you a friend. Wonder what other kind of trouble we can get up to.
You never stop, do you?
Always looking for the next fight, aren't you, old man?
Gotta admit, old habits die hard. I might have had a long time to settle in.
Got any...
Does a pyjak scratch its butt? Shoot stuff and don't die. Always...
Alright, one last thing. Got a date with Daddy. A super secret date. Habitat's home renamed a writer. Initiative arms outlaws. Oh, that's that thing. I'm like, oh, we better say it. Ket rooted, Meridian found. At 20,000. So yeah, there's supposed to be like 100,000, I think, on a ship. So is Carrie still up here?
I talk to my family every day.
10K per ship. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, I can't see 10K Quarians. I have to look up what the numbers of the flotilla are. Oh, there's Carrie.
I'll find it. Do you have just a minute? You're here. I'll give you my entire chocolate ration for an interview about Meridian.
Done. I'm down to the ones with strawberry goop in the middle.
So, Meridian's real. A promised land. You did it. The Hyperion's a mess, but that crash site does mean humans have a claim to Meridian.
Technically, yes. But practically, our allies will always be welcome.
It's good to have that on the record. I'm headed out there soon. Documenting Meridian could be a
20K
lifetime's work,
tops.
even for an Asari. I can't wait to get started. Meridian. Now that's history in the making.
So, super secret date. Only if you save the Krogan out of the flagship.
Everything's reading normal. They're snug as... Oh, hey, Ryder.
Harry? What's going on here?
You're telling him? Oh, can I watch? Please.
Of course.
Got something to show you.
I love surprises. Wait. Are those?
Krogan children. My children. Live in the egg. Every last one of them.
Nobody else knows, Ryder. We're keeping this quiet after what happened with that human baby born out here. I don't know what's in store for me, but however this turns out, I'll be part of our future. And so will you.
So, does that make me the godparent?
Don't let it get to your head. We're going to need more than one.
Hope. It's a scary thing. I'll teach them, Ryder, about what we used to be and what we are now.
Just like he taught me.
There we go. Super secret quest. The Krogan are reproducing. Soon, in 18 more years, we'll have more Krogans. Sexy Krogans running around Andromeda. Or however quick they age. Actually, I wonder if that... ambassador's still here. I'm sure you still have your defaulty... Yeah. A hall of propaganda. Oh, really? I can't talk to you?
Hello again.
Link, no comment on the Meridian thing. That's pretty much I can only go... I like how they can change the asset to just not have Hyperion there.
Lucinia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Ket. A decision by replacement Pathfinder source prioritize Ket data over Ashara
Half ammo today. Focus on.
Meridian secure, the Archon beaten. That's a damn good job, Ryder. Apex is planning a tribute.
A statue?
They don't do statues.
Oh, I like that laugh.
Just hope it's a new victory cocktail and not a filthy marching song.
Ew. Yeah, that does sound gross. I'll take the freaking cocktail over a marching song any day, and I don't drink.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Oh, and I haven't saved the Krogan. Cool if I didn't save the Krogan in the Milky Way. Yeah, but did they? Even if you save the Krogan, are they still alive?
Thanks for giving us Krogan a seat at the table.
Oh. Ooh.
It was you helping the Krogan colony smuggle resources back onto the station, wasn't it?
We Krogan are a hardy lot. We probably could have managed just fine on our own. In the short term. Long term, it's in our best interest that the station, and those on it, survive.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Not right now.
Are you proud of me yet, Mommy?
Something you want, Pathfinder? I am legendarily busy thanks to you and Morda.
Of course she's not.
How is the ambassador working out?
There have been some tables flipped in anger, and in celebration, and seemingly completely at random.
That does remind me, we should go see Morda.
Continued blanching. Solarians can get very pale.
Ha ha ha.
So, what can I do for you?
Worth it.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
How are things going with Ryder, I won't pretend I'm not disappointed. I'd hoped your choice for ambassador would go differently.
I called it as I saw it.
Yes, but a Krogan? Morda? Empowered? I
Shut up, you
cannot,
racist.
I do not, let's not talk about it. Did you have some other business?
Hey, Ryder.
Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
He needs a freaking hug interrupt too. Not even in a romantic way. He just freaking needs a hug.
Ryder, I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
Since you saved me from the Archon's ship, I've worked tirelessly to justify the sacrifice made so I could live. With the Archon defeated and the Initiative's dream beginning to take root, well, I'm just happy to be here.
Let yourself feel that. We all have cause for celebration.
Yes, I pissed off Daddy Krogan. Just to see what would happen. Next time I won't.
What can you...
As much as I like
But I
you.
can tell you,
Rika's very...
Ryder, with me, he shared his fears and...
He's very... She's very likable. Rika.
Meridian is a signature victory. Your victory. Superbly done.
Hey, how come Abacus
sorry
doesn't have
Huntress has
a
helped us out. Thank you.
comment on that?
Anytime. Though I doubt we'll see another spectacle like that for a while.
Hey, how come you don't have a comment on Meridian?
Hey, Ryder.
Alright, so one last thing before we end the stream. We are gonna head over to New Tachanka and talk to Morda and see if she comments about being
I'll let you get back to work.
and comments on being the new ambassador to Andromeda.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
What? Really? Holy shit, is there actually going to be, like, way more content? Oh, I want to see if Daddy comments on being a grandfather now. Though he says, he calls...
I'll make sure he goes, Lexi.
He calls Kesh, like, his granddaughter, but I'm pretty sure that's his daughter. I don't think they're blood related. He probably thinks of her as a granddaughter.
Hey, kid.
Nope.
Ready for more tests?
Not again. Lexi, I'm fine.
Sit now, and I'll skip the blood work. Have you experienced any muscle spasms? Nosebleeds? Memory loss?
Junkies.
No, but I feel a headache coming on.
Ha ha.
Comments like that used to get a rise out of you.
I know you too well now. Inhale. Exhale. You should know. Professor Hirek approached me about a transfer to the Nexus. Apparently my research on Ket anatomy has been useful to the militia.
Guess I'll be telling my next doctor about my abandonment issues.
I declined.
Really?
Didn't have a choice. No other doctor in the initiative would take you.
I'm
Really?
happy to have you here.
Yes, you are. But I'm pretty lucky too.
Aw. I like the fact that there's, like, more interactions, like, post-game, instead of just, like, random little clips of lines. There's actual, like, content. Character content.
Maybe Helios flora is more edible now, with Meridian active.
Not again.
I've seen reports of floral mare stems and plants that didn't have them before. This could be it.
If you do try them, make sure it's not before a long shift this time. What can I do for you?
Oh. Alright. One last pit stop. Assuming the game doesn't crash, because it doesn't seem to like, where are you? Kadara, Meridian. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Oh. That was weird. How come it doesn't point to Eladin?
We're on course.
Loading. Saving. Holy shit, it actually worked. I'll be careful not to also... I don't think I did that on stream, but I got off and I accidentally walked... I wasn't paying attention, I walked off this edge. Right here. And just like... It was just an infinite, I kept infinitely spawning in a fall. I'd respawn back in midair towards the top for no way for me to actually jump out of it. I I gotta push that button to load the level. Oh, never mind.
You're saying you wouldn't love your mate a little more if he killed the worm?
Brev, I love you enough. Don't get foolish ideas in that head of yours.
Aw.
Should have known Morta would take over.
Really? Oh, no, I can't talk to her. Really? Really? No comment on like, hey, you're the new ambassador, you're happy? Honestly, she's like a terrible choice. Like, doesn't she have to run this colony? Like, I feel it would make sense, I don't know, to have some other Krogan. Granted, I don't know who. Roran can't do it. Cash can't do it. Though Cash would be a better choice. But I guess she wouldn't take it because it would seem like a power grab. And Drek wouldn't take it either. He'd also make a terrible leader. Yeah, so I guess there aren't really any other Krogans that you can really pick.
Why come all this way? You could have been a pet back on Omega.
Shut up.
Check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
I'd rather stay here.
Strux got what he deserved.
You know, I think a lot of some Mass Effect fans might be kind of upset the direction that the Krogan might be taken here, but it sort of makes sense that these Krogan would try to be less violent because, I mean, they wanted to go out and do something different, not more of the same. So it would make sense for them to have like different attitudes. And I don't know, like, that doesn't mean they can't stop being big and broody and muscly and just, you know, meaty brutes with huge dongs. But it's nice to like have, like, everyone remembers like some of the other like odd Krogans that aren't like brutish, like the polite Krogan and the and like the scientist Krogan and the little mechanic Krogan, because they're not doing more of the same, being like some stupid grunt, and no offense to grunt, but like they're doing something different, and that makes them stand out more. Anyways, that is the end of the stream, and that is the end of Andromeda. Unfortunately, we won't get more of this, and actually, I'm sad, because I actually would like to see more of this game, or like this franchise, or this setting. I really wish they'd get at the very least we would have gotten like the Quarian DLC. At least kind of put a little more closure on that. I can't think of any other like DLCs that you might have wanted to do to set up closure. Maybe the benefactor, working on who the hell this benefactor is and what happened to Jean Garson. Well, we know she was murdered, but like, what exactly happened? I don't know if that's explored in the Uprising book. But then there's like other, I don't know, we could solve other mysteries, like who are the Ket? Where did they come from? The Jordan. So many possibilities, and it's just all gone. And, you know, part of me is happy to see Mass Effect 4, I mean 5 technically, but I think everyone's going to call it 4 because it's a continuation off of Mass Effect 3, and everyone wants to forget poor Andromeda. But I don't. I like Andromeda. Fuck it, it'll be the Dragon Age 2 of the Mass Effect franchise for me. And hell, I would seriously say this is better than Dragon Age 2. Way better. For all its problems. It's way better than than Dragon Age 2, which I know is not a very high bar or not a very high praise. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really feel like raiding out. So, I think I'll just call it end of stream here. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm gonna try a couple new things for later streams. I'm gonna try not to like stick too much to one game, and probably try to pick shorter games. Because this game took like a long time to get through. It took what, like maybe 2 months of me just constantly playing this game. But anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out, and I hope you all have a good day.